Um, by the way, there's after credits. Yeah, so stay tuned for the end of the video.
Hello everybody, Mr. Polar Jack here today. Now, thank you for my dad for buying me an iPad Pro, because it allows me to actually draw on it. And this is actually amazing. This is the coolest thing that I've ever seen, because the art program that I use in order to draw, you know, the thing right here, I can now do on the iPad. But I mean, there are a couple of pros and cons to it, so I'm going to get into it and, you know, show you guys what's going on so far with this thing. So this is something that I've done recently, and I've done a good amount of these Haigochi drawings. But yeah, anyways, this is a drawing of Haigochi, and yeah, the ink looks like that, and I chose that on purpose, you know. So it's got a lot of the things that that Sketch Pro does have on the computer. That's awesome that it has it on here. And you can do the layer thing, although this is very limited in what it can do. So the pro about this is that it's kind of one for one, almost exactly the same as Sketchbook Pro on the computer. Like, you can do a lot of things similarly. But the cons come in where something like this, you can't have more than 3 layers, and then there's other things like you can't create something in order to move a piece of the drawing, and it's like, you know, those kind of things. And I've looked up here all the time, and there's nothing else but, you know, just this. And I mean, it's cool, but you know, it's kind of like you kind of want more just to make it easier on yourself, because that's kind of what digital art is supposed to do. And yeah, you have a good amount of you know, pencils and pens right here, but trust me, there's supposed to be way more. And let me just turn that off. And so yeah, so I'm just gonna erase that. And yeah, I know what you're saying, like, how am I doing this? So yeah, it's on a different layer, so that's how art works on the computer. And it's funny because, like, when you're young, you know, you do your art on one layer until somebody says, did you just do that on one layer? Then it's like, yes. So yeah, so like, this is a really good app. Like, I'm probably going to be using this for, like, you know, the new series that I have for Haigochi, and I might have her just look like that, because this is actually starting to get more easier to draw as far as things go. I was really practicing the Tyler hairstyle. And then here's what this is. This is a comic draw. I have the free trial, so, you know, it's what I have so far, and this is the coolest thing ever. This makes things a hell of a lot easier. So this is basically where, you know, I can, and it's crazy how I'm usually always trying to make sure that my line work is on point, and it's very difficult to do this on the computer, because you don't have the luxury of actually drawing on the thing, you know. So this is really amazing, and it's easy. It's very easy to get thick and thin lines and, like, you know, control it. It's very easy, and it makes it all the more better. But yeah, so like this is where you can create your own comics. This is where you can do all that kind of junk, and it's really amazing. Like, and what's the plus side of this? Oh my gosh, you have more layers with this, and trust me, you can create more layers as time goes on. This is like the most amazing thing as well. And of course, this is a free trial, so I barely scratched the surface of this just now. But as far as the things that it has that the other app doesn't have, it for one has a bucket tool. The other one doesn't have one for some odd reason. Somebody clarify why it's being limited on what I can do. But you know, type that in the comment section if you can, if you know this kind of stuff. But anyways, and then you got this where you can grab a piece of your art and move it around, and then, you know, make it bigger, make it, you know, like that's amazing. And there's also a redo button, because every, you know, digital art piece needs a redo button. And it's just amazing. Like it's really convenient, and this helps with creating awesome art pieces and stuff like that. Although I've never been too big on making comics, like this is something that my friend John Paul would like die for. I know he will. And like John, like whenever you can, just save your money for this. Like one of the things is that not only would you have to buy the iPad Pro but you would have to buy the app itself. And the app is surprisingly not the standard, like $4 or $5. It's actually like, like $20 on the App Store. Surprise, surprise. And so yeah. But yeah, this is really amazing. Like I really love this. This is awesome. This is like the best thing ever, honestly. Like I've had a pretty good week so far. Like I'm so surprised. Like kind of feel like things are gonna come around. I don't know. It's just feeling that. But yeah, so like this app is very convenient and is very awesome. And yeah, I mean like right now I'm just like kind of just drawing away, And I mean like I am going to be starting like a series of my own. I'm not sure how it's gonna be. I'm just gonna like kind of do it as I go. Like it's gonna be where I'm sort of narrating it, and then you'll see the characters doing their stuff, like with the drawing and stuff like that. And you know what? For this, I think I'm gonna need a glove because it's starting to get a little hot on my hand. Because when you're drawing, you really do need the luxury of having your hand touch whatever you're drawing on. It makes it easier to get full motion, or not full motion, but it makes it easier to simply makes it easier to draw. So yeah, this is amazing. This is really awesome. I guess like to end off the video, I'll just just draw Sonic. This is how good at drawing Sonic I am. Like I can draw the muzzle in a very quick second. It's honestly kind of funny. But yeah, and I'm surprised that this thing is smart enough to know like which is the pencil. Like I'm surprised it knows to focus on the pencil more than your hand, because some art things aren't really all that smart. Well, that's instant, it caught my hand, but usually around the times it really doesn't, I don't know why I drew Sonic's quills up. I don't know, it's like, he's probably running or something. I don't freaking know. But yeah, this just makes it a whole lot easier. I'm gonna probably just keep using this. But yeah, this was my introduction, I guess, tutorial to this iPad Pro. So hope you like it. Video's 8 minutes. But anyways, see you guys later. Mr. Polar Jack signing out. Peace. And remember, you don't stop drawing because you get old. You get old because you stop drawing. So keep drawing. Anyways, see you guys later.
Oh, what the fudge? I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have: patience. Sometimes patience is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing.
Damn.
How many more of these?